Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, the ODM party leader, Raila Odinga, was in Mombasa County for an ODM forum whereby he was meeting the ODM leadership to share some views and, of course, just to popularize for the party and understand how they are doing their work in the coast region. And Raila Odinga's visit in Mombasa County is coming at a time when President William Samoei Ruto had made his way some time back in the coast region to celebrate the opening of the year 2023. William Ruto had time with the ODM leaders, including the ODM governor, Abdulsamad, and Raila has come out clear during the meeting of ODM party. And he's saying that he has allowed all the ODM governors to work with the president. That means anytime the president will make his way to their counties, whether it's in Kisumu, Migori, Western, Kisii, everywhere, coast region, even in Nairobi, whichever place, these governors are free to host the president. They are free to engage with the president. They are free to work with the president. They are free to share their views with the president and work for the people. So, ODM party has allowed that, and Raila, as their leader, has allowed ODM governors.
Tuhakikisha kwamba pesa imekuja hapa chini ili serikali ya county iwe na pesa ya kutosha ya kutoa huduma kwa wananchi kwa jumla. Sasa hiyo itafanyika. Kwa hiyo mkiona Abdulsamad ameenda katika State House, anaenda kwa sababu amepewa kibali na chama chake kufanya hivyo. Wale jamaa kiona yeye kule anasema huyu jamaa anakuja kwetu, karibu sasa yeye akawa mmoja wetu. Hapana, hajakuwa mmoja yao, na waandishi wa habari waelewe hii vizuri. Gavana kwenda kwa mkutano ya rais ya kwamba amedefect, amekwenda kwa upande ya Kenya kuisha. Ruhusa imetoka kwa party leader waweze kwenda kufanya naye kazi. Kwa hiyo hii maneno ikwishe kabisa siku ya leo. Kwanza leo ukiona gavana yote ya Azimio akienda katika mkutano ya rais, usiseme ya kwamba amedefect. Azimio sasa inasambaratika, ambayo nakwisha. Hiyo ni nini? Azimio haisambaratiki.
Now, Raila Odinga meeting in Mombasa County was very significant. And yes, he has spoke his mind. But then we want to look deeper into what he mean and why he went to Coast Region. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you want to subscribe, please just consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give our video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, the first obvious reason is that Raila went to Mombasa County to counter the influence and outrage that William Samoei Ruto had made in his stronghold. His presence is enough to counter William Ruto. Because Ruto, as a politician, he also has interest. His interest is focusing on 2027. If Ruto is not running for 2027, he will not struggle too much to popularize for himself and the PR that is doing across the country. He has interest. ODM as a party also has interest in 2027 general election on elective seats from MCA, Member of Parliament, Governor, Senator, even the presidential seat. They have interest. Because of that, they have to guard jealously and protect that which they have as of now. So what they have? They have their governors. These governors are the link. They have the network to the village areas in their jurisdiction. That is enough to help Raila Odinga to run his activities as ODM party and as the party leader. So going to Mombasa, it was to make the people of Mombasa understand why the president went there and why they have the ODM government in Mombasa County. So he's there as the party leader, and the ODM presence is still around there, in as much the president went there. So Ruto was going to plan a sense of political direction. But Raila Odinga has gone in Mombasa County to counter that sense and jealously guard the political direction that he had already planted in the masses within Mombasa County. Number two, the media issues here. You know, media will always create a perception. And when they run it, people will buy into that perception. The perception that the media was creating was that finally the ODM governors are now dumping Raila Odinga for William Ruto. Because they were seeing Abdul Samad with Raila Odinga. If they go to Kiss, they see Simbarat with Raila Odinga. With Uhuru Kenyatta. Not Uhuru Kenyatta. When they go to Mombasa, they see Abdul Samad with William Ruto. They go to Kiss, they see Simbarat with William Ruto. All those perceptions. Then they start saying that finally ODM governors are gravitating toward William Samuel Ruto. If they are allowed to run away with this, then they will be simply selling William Ruto, popularizing for him, and creating a fake perception which seemingly the electorate can easily buy into that. Remember, if they buy into that, it will turn into a blessing to William Ruto. So Raila has to come out and speak, make things clear, and publicly allow ODM governors to work with the current president. So from now going forward, anyone who will see any ODM governor working with William Ruto, they will simply remember that after all, Baba si alisema our governor wafanya kazi na serikali. So they have the blessing of Raila Odinga. There is no any perception someone will try to create from now going forward that these people are now changing their political allegiance. They are changing their loyalty from Raila Odinga to another person. It will no longer sell because now Raila has said it openly. The truth is that this government are dependent, but again they are interdependent. Yeah? They depend on each other. Even national government, when they want to run some activities in various counties, they depend on governor to facilitate sometimes. Kwa mfano wanataka uwanja fulani wajenge kitu fulani, they will need the approval of the governor. Governor needs something in the county which is not in his budget, the county budget. He will need to negotiate with the national government. Again, when the president comes in your county as a governor on siku ya kazi, kwa siku ya kazi, it is always the governor who welcomes the president. That's the truth. So there's no way these governors can run away from the president. If they try, then in one way also they are losing. And that's why Raila is coming out to openly now talk about it so that people will know. But we understand these governors are the ones who need. And you see, for example, if they are celebrating any national event, you will see the governor of that county will speak, and after he has spoke, he will welcome maybe the deputy president or another individual when they have a program, and then it will go like that to welcome the president. If there is no deputy president, it is the governor who will welcome the president. Program inaendanga hiyo. So these people depend on each other for them to do their work. The other thing was that most of these governors were feeling they need to cooperate with the national government to make sure that they are pushing for the agenda of the people, sometimes which is beyond their budget. So Raila is agreeing to that going forward and allowing them to do that. That means hawatakuwa na any burden or feel like someone is trying to stop them. So they are free to do it freely. And this is what reminds me on the point that Mother Karua said somewhere in Kakamega, and I said earlier in another video. Mother Karua was clear. The Azimio governors should not run away from the president or from this government. They should make sure that they are cooperating. But in as much as they are cooperating, they should be cooperating from the point of strength and not weakness. They need to cooperate from a strength point. Wasiende kwa serikali kwa magoti, lakini waende on their feet. That's what Mother Karua said. And Raila is affirming this. So going forward, I think Raila is also adopting a new way of dealing with one William Samoei Ruto. Let him go and visit the place after he has left. Go there and meet with your people. Talk to them. Let them understand you. Let them feel your presence so that they know that our leader is still here and the leadership is well and good, intact. So I think that way it is going to work for Raila Odinga also. In as much as Ruto will come do his things here and meet with these governors, he's also creating perception for himself. He's also getting chance to associate with the people in that area. But then when Raila Odinga makes his troop into that area, it also gives him time to again familiarize with the people who have already been supporting him. But if he avoids doing so, then he will give William Ruto a mileage, and it will be too much late for him to recover. So in his own wisdom, he has decided this is the way we are going to go. So we will wait and see how William Ruto and Raila Odinga will continue to play their politics. And by the way, Raila Odinga is even coming more vibrant than Kalonzo Musyoka. Sijui mambo inaendaje. Kalonzo ako wapi? Anasema anataka kuwa president, haonekani, haongei, hatembei, haungani na wananchi. Hiyo president atapata na njia gani?